Hey students, how's it going? How are you? I hope you're all doing great. Welcome to our third video in the series about reviews. This is our third video, but the first video about interviews. Who remembers the interview videos? I interviewed our dear friends and teachers, Carrie and Emily, and a few of my friends like Michelle and Cheryl and my family. Today we're going to interview someone very special. But before we interview her, I want to remind you about a few things. Okay? In the interview series, we talked about questions, and there's two types of questions. Who remembers the two types of questions? Remember, there's a picture of a box, an open box, and a closed box. Okay? We have open questions and closed questions. Closed questions, you will always respond with a yes or a no, or maybe a maybe or a kind of. But there's very limited options of answers. In open questions, there are millions of different answers, okay? And all of the open questions begin with a WH word. Who, what, when, where, why, how, okay? So, let's go on to our first interview. Hey Maya,
What?
can I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Maya.
How old are you?
I'm 9.
When's your birthday?
My birthday is in June 17.
And where do you live?
I live in Brazil.
And who do you live with?
You, my dad, and Bougie, Shiva, and Cuddles.
Do you have any pets?
Bougie, Shiva, and Cuddles, 2 dogs and a cat.
Okay. And what's your favorite meal and why?
Breakfast because it's yummy.
And what do you do for a living?
I have classes.
And where do you spend the most time in your house and why?
My room because I play games, I sleep, and I play.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Do you have a question for me?
No.
No?
No.
All right. Say goodbye.
Bye.
And do you want to tell people what is this? What is this? A fort. In English, we call this a fort. Ooh, so we decided we want to show you inside the fort. What does it look like? It goes way up there. Isn't this fun? I challenge all of you to build a fort. Build a fort in your house. Have fun. Okay, students, I hope you liked the interview. It was short and sweet. Did you like the fort? I encourage all of you to make your own fort and send me a picture. When I was a little kid, I loved building forts. My cousins and I, we would go down into our basement and we would cover the entire basement with blankets, and we would spend hours down there, and it was so much fun. I loved it. Okay, so make a fort, send me a picture. You don't have to, but if you do, send me a picture. And for your project, I want you to think of a question that you can ask me. And in the next video, I will answer that question, okay? And I would like you to respond to all of the questions that we studied in the interview series. I'll put them in the study guide, okay? Just in case you forgot them. And that's it for today. I'll see you in class and in the next video. Bye, guys.